Good morning, students. Today we will do the question answers of the prose 3 questions. I hope that all of you have written the word meanings, then the answer of the comprehension check. Only after doing these things you can write the question answer of 3 questions that I am going to provide you today. Question number 1. Why was the king advised to go to magicians? In answer to the first question, in order to decide the right time for doing something, it was necessary to look into the future. Since only magician could do that, the king was advised to go to the magicians. In answer to the second question, whose advice did the people say would be important to the king? In answer to the second question, some said that the people most necessary to the king were his counselors. Hence, their advice would be the most important. Others said that the priests were the most important. A few others chose the doctors, and yet others said that soldiers were the most important. What suggestions were made in answer to the third question? In answer to the third question, some said that the most important thing was science, others suggested fighting, and yet others chose religious worship. Did the wise men win the reward? If not, why not? No, the wise men did not win the reward. Different people answered differently in answers to his question, so the king was not satisfied at all from the answers he got. Therefore, he gave no reward. How did the king and the hermit help the wounded man? When the king and the hermit saw the wound on the man's stomach, the king washed and covered it with his handkerchief. Since the blood did not stop flowing, he redressed the wound until it stopped bleeding. When the man felt better, the king gave fresh water to him. Then, with the help of the hermit, he took the wounded man into the hut and laid him on the bed. This is how they helped the wounded man. Who was the bearded man? The bearded man was an enemy of the king who swore to take revenge on him, as the king had put the man's brother to death and had also seized his property. The bearded man came there to take revenge on the king. But ironically, he was saved by the very person whose life he wanted to take. So he asked for the king's forgiveness. The king forgave the bearded man. What did he do to show his forgiveness? The king forgave the man. He showed his forgiveness by telling him that he would send his servants and his own doctor to look after him. He also promised to give back the man his property. What were the hermit's answers to the 3 questions? Write each answer separately. Which answer do you like the most and why? So, in answer to the king's first question, the hermit said that there is only one important time. There is only one important time, that is now. It is the only time when one has power to act. In answer to the king's second question, the hermit said that the most important person is the one with whom we are at that particular point of time. This is because no one knows what will happen in the future and whether we will meet anyone else. In response to the king's third question, the hermit answered that the most important thing to do is to do good for the person one is with. This is because all are sent into this world for that purpose alone. I like the answer of the first question the most because time has the supreme power. It can take us to height if we do something good and can also make us fall if we do not act in presence. One should live and act according to present.